In today's Dino Pup news, a brand new music video just came out from French girl group L5, or I guess L5, with a number of new Dino Movie clips. I'm not gonna live react to this one, but on first viewing there were a lot of shots that made me go, ah, cute, and a few AI morph things that made me go, ugh. Let's break down the shots, give some opinions and commentary, and then there are some little extra things at the end I forgot to mention yesterday too. So these first shots are not new to us, but not everyone will be aware we've seen the first one. It was used in the Alt teaser trailer that was really only seen for a day or two at the start. The second shot has of course been used again and again, and it is a beautiful shot, but I'd like to see it without the crazy speed ramp that makes Ryder flap his arms, I must say. Next clips are where we start seeing the really new stuff. The song itself is pleasant, but in my opinion, pretty bland. But here, the shots get fun. I love Rubble's struggle, which frankly is to be expected for puppies climbing a sheer cliff. Zuma also looks very cute here, like a teddy bear, and this of course leads into Sky going whoa and the camera panning around. Then there's new shots of Marshall very likely meeting Rhubarb, both looking very cute. Love this moment with Marshall, and I'm gonna use the last frame as my Discord pic for a while. Then comes the first awkward morph. So the AI makes this way worse looking than old morphs like in Michael Jackson videos. And then what it morphs into is likely a still frame, so we can't trust any movement we see, and it also just looks off. The pups have dead eyes, and Marshall's pose is different next frame. He's sitting and has this great little slapstick fall. Hat miraculously landing back on his head and staying wedged on. I'd say he needs a chin strap, but maybe magical forces will do the trick. It's about the right balance between looking like a nasty fall and seeming harmless. It's also not really something that could have been avoided by not being clumsy, but at the same time, something I can see people in real life attributing to clumsiness. I'd say it's very likely now that the scene of taking in the view leads directly to Marshall tripping and ending up falling like this. Then it's revealed he's on the Spino's snout. Speaking of which, we get a new shot of Rubble, different from the ones we've seen of him giving his bulldog line. Then the same shot I showed you in my video yesterday, but now uncropped. I like this shot, but I do find myself wondering how the smallest kitties are gonna take it. These scared faces are fun though, and for some reason, Ryder looks better worried than with any other expression. Next is mostly shots we already saw in the full trailer, but with some extra frames here for a nice but cut pan around to Nelly. And compared with the version that's in the full trailer, the shot of the pups getting onto Nelly's snout both starts and ends a few frames sooner. This is where the AI morphs get really wacky. Gross. So, not only is this just a weird idea, it goes on animating Zuma in a way he definitely won't be moving in the movie. Very uncanny. Luckily, we get the good stuff next. I've smushed the next two sets of clips together for impact, and because they're in the same setting, but man, some good stuff here. Giving away an emotional hit from the movie, but hey, it's not like Reunion at the end is a shock twist. I cooed at the little lost, lonely Marshall, and then the jump hug made me go, ah! They make him so tiny and alone in this desolate landscape, and then his happy little face is just so precious. We don't know yet why he gets separated from the rest. I suspect he goes to rescue Rhubarb and sends him down the mountain in the golf cart, but can't follow himself. But this big hit of relief, catharsis, and affection is clearly going to be a great moment in this movie. Those are the best clips revealed here, but we're not quite done yet. With, in my opinion, questionable taste, the band members start morphing into some of the human characters. This lady turns into Harper in a shot with Humdinger behind her, and she does some silly dance I'm gonna guess is her way of establishing dominance. Maybe not such a serious character. Then this other band member morphs very disconcertingly into Lillian. Looks like she gets caught up in the stampede, getting stuck on a runaway thing in classic PAW style. My speculation is that this is the first rescue after a time skip where all the humans arrive, and Marshall riding Rhubarb will save her. These last two shots seem interesting. A scared Marshall hurries back up to Ryder, probably having noticed the Spinosaurus. Note the others are still looking at it, not at Marshall, so it must still be a threat. And then it cuts to it chasing them, but we don't know how it gets to them up on the high ground. We'll have to see the exact details more clearly later. So yeah, we learned a lot from these new clips, and I'm ever more excited for the emotional punch the movie will deliver. I likely won't listen to this song very much, but I wouldn't get upset if it played in the background in a mall or anything. To finish up, here are some news nuggets. First, full pics of some shots we've only seen cropped down have shown up. Really the only one of interest is Roaring Rhubarb here, since we can see all the other pups there. Nice clear shot of Rocky's fashionable backwards cap helmet. Somewhat related, Dino Chicken, still listed as Dino Tour, is going to be airing on TVO on July 18th, still well ahead of the US release date of the movie, or Canada's for that matter. A little surprised, even though of course we saw it weeks ago when the official YouTube for some reason had it up for a few days. And this also makes me think TVO might start releasing the other Season 13 Dino Island episodes every 2 weeks afterwards. We'll see. Thanks to everyone sending info about other Dino Movie events around the world, various pics coming out from places like Singapore, but shout out to Jakarta who, for some reason, are doing an air rescue event right now. I'll be heading over there myself before long. Alright, and that is today's pretty exciting Dino news. Click here to see yesterday's news, or to see my new animation, why not click here. And that's all for today though, and I'll see you guys again next time.